You might have recently seen me build this vehicle in the background right here, but I think it sucks. So today, we're going to be building something different. It is going to take some inspiration from this design in terms of having something under the water and something above the water, but that's kind of the end of the similarities. So, let's go ahead and start building the thing that I am going to be building. It's time then. So, what I need to do is build the thing. That is correct. So, motor. That is one of the first things we need, and we're going to shove it on here like this. I'm then going to go to propeller, and I'm going to chuck that on the rear end of there, just like that. Okay, very nice so far. I am going to try and chuck this over the top, and, well, chuck it down to this edge. There we go, excellent. And have it continue backwards from there a little bit. There we go. So we're going to have some buoyancy back here, some buoyancy in the front. Now, clearly, I haven't told you guys what this is just yet, but we're going to continue anyway. So, I think if I go ahead and do this and this, actually, let's mirror it on both sides, this and this. We're going to have to do the same thing here as well. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Chuck these guys on here and there. Fantastic. Go to the underside, do this, and on the other side over here as well, and then chuck it along. Excellent. Delete all of that. Chuck this one along as well, and delete all of this. And then we're obviously going to have to do it up here, and obviously on this piece as well. On the other side, we're going to do this. We're going to flip these over and do that. There we go. And flip it over again on this side, like so. Excellent. Do the same things over here. So one there. We're going to do this one, all the way back to there. And we're going to flip this over and do this as well. Cool. For the very front, we might as well just attach this guy to here. We are going to go ahead and, well, sort this out like this as well. There we go. If I can, I'm going to flip this over and chuck it on there. And we are obviously going to fill in all of these holes around the outsides. There we go. All right, front end done. And rear end is now about to get done as well. There we go. Rear end is going to be pointier. Does that even make sense? Probably not. But there you go. Check that in there. Go ahead and check this guy on here. And check this guy into there like so. Very good. Okay. Weird, but fine. You know what, actually? Delete these guys. Delete this one, and this one, and this one. We are going to go ahead and just fill this in. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to chuck this guy on there like that. Going to do the same thing right here like this. And on the underside, do the same thing there. We then go to control surfaces, and I'm going to chuck these guys in. Yes, there we go. I want to be able to keep this thing, well, relatively stable. So that's what I'm trying to do right here. There we go. Okay, spawn it in. Does it float? No. How? I figured that thing would float easily. Okay, well, in order to make it float then, we're going to actually extend some bits out to the sides. And, well, that's going to be it. So that guy's going to go all the way out there. Like that. And then if we shove 1, 2, 3, we shove another one out here like this. We're obviously going to have them connected together. There we go. Merge those. And that. And then, obviously, we're going to have to go forwards with it as well. So turn it around. Send it forwards like this. I think I'm just going to have it there. That's fine. There you go. And on the other side, we're going to do this. Connect those together, merge, and let's see what happens now. Does it now float? Not really, still. That's crazy. Alright, well, I think this is a problem, so we're going to delete that guy. We're going to get a gearbox, and I'm going to attach it onto here like this, 1 and 2. And then we're going to go with a pipe out to both sides. In fact, we're going to do it like out to all sides. There we go. And in fact, let's go ahead and just fill this back in. Yeah. No more holes. All right, motors. Here we go. So a motor on the top, motor on this side, and a motor on the underside, like so. Let's see if that now floats. Please say it does. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And she's now a floater. Good. That's what we need. Oh my goodness, what a day. Right, so what I've done is I've put an altitude hold thingamabobby onto this thing. And essentially what that should do is sit at -5. So I've put a seat on this. We are going to go ahead and connect the seat to the throttle. And essentially we're going to see if this thing actually sits below the water. That's kind of what we're waiting for. I know this might not look perfect, but it is very good. Actually, this is really, really good. So, it's underwater. Enough. That is fine by me. What I now need to do is build a separate vehicular device, which is going to be tiny, by the way. It's going to be really small. But essentially, I need to be able to sit in it, and it needs to float. So let's just put a seat on there. Here we go. And this is just proof of concept, by the way, just to make sure it works. But there's a seat right there. Excellent. And I need it to be able to float. So let's bring this out forwards by like 3. I am going to go ahead and chuck this guy on there, I guess. There we go. And then from here, we can just go backwards a little bit like this. And we have ourselves a very, very tiny boat. Like a really small boat. Excellent. Chuck that on there. Go ahead and chuck these guys on here and here. And then, well, I just need to make it fly. Which seems crazy, but yes, I do. I need to make it fly. So let's go ahead and chuck this guy on here. Fantastic. Go ahead and do this. It's not going to be very stable underwater, but it is what it is. Chuck this guy on here. Do that one more time. Do these guys down to there. That guy on there. Chuck this one on here like this. Bosh that up the side. Excellent. And then I think I might just have to do this. Yeah, it's a bit crazy, but it is what it is. Okay. Chuck these guys across there. Don't know what I'm going to do with this edge, actually. So maybe just delete those. And do this. There we go. Alright, on this piece, do that. And fill in the underside, 1 and 2 and 3. And then grab these guys and chuck them on here. Alright, that's a bit ridiculous, but it is what it is. We're also going to go ahead and chuck this guy in here like this. I'm going to shove that in there. And that down there. Okay. Now you might be thinking, what are you doing? I don't know just yet. Okay, perfect. I now need ropes. That's correct. So rope there, rope here. Chuck it in. Excellent. We are then going to attach ropes onto the side of this. Very nice indeed. Chuck those guys on there. Okay, from there we are going to go ahead and connect this rope to this side, this rope to this side, and that's pretty good. We then need to have the throttle control on here, and we need to have the turn control on here as well for this. I'm also going to need a gyro on here, so let's go ahead and do that next. Here we go. So gyro is going to go on here like this. There we go. We're then going to need altitude hold, and that's going to be on there too. But we're not going to do that just yet, actually. We're going to leave altitude hold out of it, and we're going to be able to pitch this from here anyway. There we go. Okay, a bit wild so far, but let's see what happens. So, completely ignore everything at the minute. I'm going to go ahead and do this. There we go, that is too full, I think. Oh, this is upside down. See, that's not what you want. That is not what you want. I actually think it's slightly too far, well, slightly too close together. So, let's go ahead and grab all of these. Go down here and grab this, and cut it. Oh, grab that little bit too. Grab that little tiny piece too. There we go. Cut it. Move it backwards loads. There we go. This might help us in the long run. In fact, even further. There we go. Alright, paste that there. And what I'm going to need to do is add some weight underneath this. Yeah, on the underside. Alright, excellent. I might have to add wings as well, but for now this is fine. Okay, what we got? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Okay. Again, proof of concept, guys. Proof of concept. So, this guy goes here, and we do this. Alright. And then... No! I wanted to jump on there, but that's fine. It's not, actually. It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine! No! Alright, bring it back. There is something else I need to change also. So, let me do that. Here we go. So, I need... this to be minus like 40 instead. That's the depth. It's not actually minus 40. Take away like 30 off it, and then that's what it is. So maybe take 25 off of that. Anyway, let's go ahead and try again. So let's jump on here and do this. Oh, I stood I literally stood directly on top of the propeller and did that. So that's trying to dive under the water. That is working how we need it to. Okay, so far so good. I have an idea. So I am going to jump on here and I'm going to trim this up. Alright, so it should actually try and ascend when we do this. But if I throttle that to full, I might be able to get on here. Here we go. It wants to roll over. Why? Why is it trying to roll over? Alright, hang on. I might need to just have an extendy bit on the back of this just so that it actually flies. 1 second. So what we're going to do is delete this guy, chuck this out the back like that, then chuck these guys on here instead, which is further back, which should allow it to work better. Maybe. So, pitch. There we go. Pitch. Yes. And WNS. Okay. And then I guess what we could do is these guys on the sides, and that could be for roll, but I'm not doing that just yet. All right, let them get closer together. They are doing it very slowly. And then, pow! And grab this. Here we go. Here we go. So I want this one to get in the air, whilst that one goes underneath the water. It's kind of ridiculous, but I want it to work so bad. I'm trying my best. Just pitch it up. Pitch it up. I don't think that one's powerful enough to pull me right. I don't think it is. We're still trying to get in the air, though. I'm going to keep trying. Keep trying. It's not going to work. We need more speed. Well, actually, realistically, we need more lift, but that's not the point. That's not the point. In fact, actually, delete these two. Do it the other way around. We might be able to do this. Maybe, possibly. We're going to try it. Let's just try. More lift does make sense, though, but we'll see. All right, so this is going to come forwards. That's going to come backwards. And we're going to try our best to take off again. All right, bring them closer together. We're doing it. Oh, you know what? No, sorry. Take this out again. Change the gear ratios. If I change the gear ratios down here, 3-to-1 and 3-to-1, this thing will go way faster and be perfect. I'd like them to get closer together, but they're not, so just go ahead and floor it. Excellent. Jump on here as quickly as we can. Okay, the speed should be better this time, which means we should be able to get into the sky. Hopefully. I think we need more. I think we need to be able to loosen it off a bit more. Let me dive under and then try and pitch up. No! We're having just troubles. Many troubles. One slight modification has been made. It's now on a winch instead. And realistically, it should be on a winch that is, you know what? Sorry, we're going back to the workbench again. These winches should definitely be the fastest speed they can. There we go. All right, here we go. We're trying again. Okay, so floor it. There we go. That's going. And get on here. All right, excellent. So they're working. If I then press 2, it will winch out. Okay, and because it's winching out, is that it? Is that the max winch length? That's crazy. Yet another modification has been made. We have wing segments right here, so try again. All right, floor it. Excellent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, whatever. It's gone without me. I need to get on there, though. That I actually need to. Hang on. So if you do this, then you press home. Yep. Then you should be able to press home here. Excellent. Excellent. We did it. So, if I try and lift off now... Oh, it's got way more of a chance. Oh! Oh, we made it into the air! We are kind of flying. We're doing it. This is what I wanted. Oh, I need ailerons. Okay. Concept sort of proven, though. Perfect. All right, stabilized roll is on there now. So A and D is that. That's fine. Let's see if this now works. The problem might be... Wait, actually, I don't think... Hang on. I don't think I've connected this gyro to be on. Yeah, all right, cool. When... We'll just have an on signal do that then. Hold on signal. Excellent. Put that there. We're going to connect this directly under here. Perfect. I currently don't have any yaw control, but that's still fine. Okay. Still trying to prove concept. That's okay. Floor it. Excellent. Jump on here as quickly as we can. Very nice. The gyro is on, remember? It's always on. Dive under and then flying. Okay, perfect. We need yaw control. This is so weird. This feels so weird. We're like... We are flying. Oh, we're going under. It lost control of the one that was underneath. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's put both yaw control and roll control on that thing. And then we'll actually put yaw control on here as well. And then we should have a stable vehicle, kind of. So, stabilized yaw. Where is that? Up and down doesn't matter. Yaw goes to here and here. Excellent. We have no control over that. Roll goes to here and here. And again, we got no control over that. So, that is what it is. We gotta then go back to here. And we gotta put yaw control on this, which I believe is the other way around. It goes there. And yaw control goes into here. And I suppose we should be able to control that through left and right. So, let's do it. Okay. Let's see if this now works. All right, we're doing it again. Here we go. So that goes there. Excellent. And we need to sit in the seat. And then we need to go into the sky, please. It's actually descended quite a lot this time. That's really weird. Okay, we have to dive down and then lift up. For some reason... What's going on there? It's on the seabed. It's actually on the seabed. I think we got a problem here. And I don't know what the problem is. I'm not sure what the problem is. Alright, here we go. So, whack this to full. Go ahead and swim back. Jump on here. And hope for the best, please. For some reason, that is just descending. For some reason. Weird. Alright. Well, let's, whoa, let's get ourselves, whoa. You need it to happen slowly, otherwise you do have no chance here. I don't know what's going on with the thing underneath. I'm not sure anymore. All I added was yaw. That's it. I'm putting more pitch control on this, just so that it can actually, hopefully, counteract the weight that I'm putting on it, because, well, I'm putting a lot of weight on it, but we'll see what happens. So, let's try one more time. This is crazy! It's kind of working again, but again, we still got some issues. We have some serious issues, but proof of concept is kind of here. So, the thing is, obviously, the thing underneath the water has less resistance because it's underneath the water. And the thing in the sky, well, it doesn't have to power itself, so we're just flying. Neither of which are actually just on top of the water and under the water, like a boat. So this is good, right? I don't know why I wanted to build this so bad, but I did. So, what this video is going to be about then is seeing if you guys want to come up with this sort of design. So something under the water, like a submarine, that pulls a plane with no power. You know, that's what I want to see. So if you guys want to try and build some of these things, then let me know in the comments down below, well, if you have. Join my Discord if you want to share them. And yeah, I want to see if you guys can come up with some. It wasn't initially going to be a build challenge, but why not, you know? So I think, weirdly, that might be where we leave this one. It wasn't initially going to be the case, but yeah, I think it is where we're going to leave it. Initially, I was going to put all the controls on so I can control that thing down there from up here, but this is the proof of concept, and it's working, so I'm happy. Anyway, for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed whatever the heck this was, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.